Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniela and today I have my August TBR for you and I am very excited about this here pile of books. First off, we are rolling over 3 books from last month's TBR, 2 of which I have now started. One of which I utterly forgot about and did not even mention in my wrap-up that I was rolling it over. And the reason I forgot is because it's on my Kindle. It's a Kindle book. Unless the books are, like, in front of me, like, the ones on the shelves, I cannot forget about them. Books on my Kindle, I just totally, like, out of the brain. No recollection of even buying them. The first book that we are rolling on from July is Hide by Kirsten White. Also rolling on from last month's TBR, I need to finish The Diary of Anne Frank. I'm about 20% into that one. And finally, rolling on from last month's TBR is The Next Person You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. We are currently on the 4th of August. I have started this. I'm 40 pages from the end. I'm going to finish it today. I am excited. I have been enjoying it. It was a very quick read. The new favourite author in this year's mid-year freakout tag is accurate. Now, let's get to the juicy stuff. This month I am adding 7 more books to my TBR because I'm in a reading mood. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to read many books. I did really well. I read 8 books last month. I'm feeling good. I feel like I can top it. And I'm so excited about these books. First on my list, we have Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. This is a cozy fantasy. I'm pretty sure it is based around our main character is an ogre. They're done with their adventuring days. They want to chill out. They're going to open a nice little coffee shop and just all around good vibes. I've heard a lot of good things about this. Lots of people love this book. I'm very excited to try it. There is a Kickstarter currently happening for this book from Rafe Mac Creative. It's expensive. It's like £90, I think it works out with shipping to get it to the UK. So I'm hoping I enjoy this because the edition looks really nice. Not that I need more editions, I already have 2 editions. I do intend on reading this one straight after I finish Mitch Albom, so maybe tonight. Next up on the list, we have a sci-fi. I don't really read sci-fi. How many sci-fis have I read so far? The brain is flatlined. The brain is saying, you ain't read sci-fi. I'm not a fan of sci-fi. Or I don't think I'm a fan of sci-fi. Although I do like sci-fi programs and films. I might be doing myself a disservice here because I've picked Project Hail Mary, which I've heard many good things about. It has really good reviews. Recently, some people I watch on YouTube that normally read fantasy have read Project Hail Mary and absolutely loved it. So I am very excited. I think it was Ravenhead Reader and Hannah's Recent Reads are raving about Project Hail Mary. So I'm super excited to try it. What do I know about Project Hail Mary? Nothing. No, I'm pretty sure it's based in space, hence the science fiction. And we have a main character that's a man. That is the extent of my knowledge about Project Hail Mary. And I'm excited. Next, I'm reading Magnolia Parks. I've been wanting to read this for quite a while. It blew up quite a bit ago. I have the original covers, which are these lovely soft touch, no gloss on there, matte, beautiful. The new covers got announced and they are very feety. I'm not a feet person myself, so I like these ones. I'm happy I have them. What is Magnolia Parks about, you may ask? I have heard this described as Gossip Girl. Basically, I think we're following a bunch of rich kids. Possibly there's some romance involved. Maybe some toxic romance based on what I have heard. I enjoyed watching Gossip Girl. I can also read the toxic. I'm speaking well today. I'm doing good. Next, Illumicrate and Fairy Loot books. I have many of them. I'm on the subscription. Do I read them? Not really. I'm trying to make an effort to read them this year. I'm also going to be making a video comparing a year's worth of Fairy Loot and Illumicrate books based off of whether I enjoyed the books. So, I'm currently working my way through a bunch of Illumicrate and Fairy Loot books, and I have picked one of each for this month's TBR. My pick from last year's Illumicrate books is Babel by R.F. Kuang. I have not yet read any R.F. Kuang. Maybe this is the wrong place to start. This book is very intimidating. How long is this book? By the way, have I taken page count into account at all when choosing this TBR? No. 542 pages. It's not as long as I thought, actually. I feel like that's not that bad. Am I gonna kick myself? Maybe. All I know about this is I think it's dark academia. I think there's something in there about colonialism. I literally know nothing about this. This is how I like it though. We like to go in not knowing anything. This got very good reviews. A lot of people have liked this. I'm very intrigued and also extremely intimidated. But we're doing it. It's on the list. It's happening. Next, my fairy loot choice. I fancied some vampires. We've gone with Cruel Illusions by Margie Fuston. Oh, it has been blurbed by Stephanie Garber. Perfectly sinister magical escape. Sounds good to me. The back says, a deadly competition, a magical secret society, and a chance for revenge. I like competitions in books, and as far as I'm aware, I like vampires. I grew up in the vampire era. I remember reading Twilight. I went to see all the Twilight films. I love the Vampire Diaries TV series. I'm a vampire girl. Also, I really want to love it because the sprayed edges on this book are gorgeous. My next two choices are somewhat controversial. First up, I fancied another dark romance. I read a dark romance a couple of months back. Really enjoyed it. I'm going in for another one. This one I've heard mixed reviews about. It could be good, it could be terrible, but I'm gonna try it. And it is Den of Vipers by K.A. Knight. I'm pretty sure I've heard this has knife play. I don't think I've read anything with knife play before. I'm not entirely sure what that is. What else do I know about this? It's giving me mafia romance vibes. And finally, the final book on my August TBR. The book which inspires fear. The book that could break me. The book that I have been building up to reading for a very long time. A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. I'm scared. I don't really know much about this. I'm pretty sure it's like set in New York and we're following some dudes through their life. Andy has read this. Andy desperately wants me to read it. I have not been in a place where I felt mentally capable of reading this book. I am now in a place where I feel vaguely, possibly capable of reading this book. I think I'm gonna film a vlog for it. I don't know if that's a bad idea. Another motivating factor for me wanting to read this book is it is one of Alison Page's favourite books. I'm also very aware that a lot of people don't like this book. I do like a sad book. I like a book that makes me cry. For some reason I enjoy pain. I don't actually enjoy pain, but I like the pain of reading painful books for some reason. I don't know why. So we're gonna try A Little Life. Maybe I'll love it. The other thing is Andy enjoyed this book, and Andy has this amazing capability of reading what I consider to be pretty boring books where nothing happens, and he enjoys them. Whereas that life is not for me. So I'm hoping things happen in this book, but I did read the other day that it takes about 150 pages before things start to happen and before people get invested. And that is a lot. That's like a short book. That's like a little novella worth of pages before anything starts to happen. So there we have it. That is my stack of books that I intend on reading in August. Maybe it will go well and I will read them all and it will be an amazing time. Maybe I will end up in a reading slump and this could all go horribly wrong. Stay tuned to find out. Let me know what you guys plan on reading this month. Has my enthusiasm for these books persuaded you to dive into any of them? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.